Hello, and welcome. Author Schopenhauer, a German philosopher, said, "As the biggest library, if it is in disorder, is not as useful as a small but well-arranged one." What this means to us is that you can have a lot of really good information in a speech, but if it's not organized properly, it's not going to be nearly as useful to your audience, as a small but well-arranged speech would have been. Today we're going to talk about a few different patterns to use to help make sure your speech is well organized and you get your points across clearly. A good pattern to use for an informative speech is the topical pattern, in which a large subject is divided into smaller parts. An effective pattern used for persuasive speech is the motivated sequence pattern, in which a problem and a possible solution are identified and used to convince your audience to take action. First, we will examine a topical pattern. Topical patterns are great for informative speeches where your subject can be divided easily. It's simple and effective, and each topic can be thoroughly discussed. Transitioning between each topic is also very simple with this sort of organization. For example, what products are being offered by Samsung that might make good gifts? The topic can easily be broken down into major categories of products. You could go with TVs, cell phones, and Blu-ray players. I'd also like to make note that this is the pattern that has been a great choice for all of the speeches that we've given so far in this class. Now that we've seen a good pattern to use for an informative speech, we'll examine an effective pattern used for a persuasive speech. The motivated sequence pattern is excellent if you're trying to persuade your audience to take action. There are 5 main parts to a motivated sequence pattern of organization. 1. You want to get your audience's attention. 2. Show your audience that there is a problem. 3. Show your audience a solution to the problem that you've identified. 4. In order to help make your solution stand out in your audience's mind, use words to help them visualize the problem that they have being solved by your recommended actions. And 5, you want to recommend to them an action to be taken. An example of this would be, how many of you know someone who's been hurt in an alcohol-related accident? Drunk driving is a serious problem that kills dozens of people in the Colorado Springs area every year. There's a small community organization called No DUI Colorado Springs that will come and pick up your car along with all of your passengers and yourself and take you home safe and sound. There's a suggested $20 tip, but the service is absolutely free. Imagine doing something that you know will help keep your friends and family safer, and all it will take is a few hours on a weekend night. Please, find a friend and donate your time to this wonderful organization. You just might save someone's life. In conclusion, you should remember, a good pattern to use for an informative speech is the topical pattern, in which a large subject is divided into smaller parts. An effective pattern used for persuasive speech is the motivated sequence pattern, in which a problem and a possible solution are identified and used to convince your audience to take action. Thank you, and I want to remind you all to check out my handouts.